dear ones. It is good to be back with all of you. Settle yourselves. Relax into your bodies. The medium has been sensing many around and has been asking who's going to speak. So she's getting out of the way. Curiosity. Fill yourselves with the golden light. Intend that you receive the highest vibration that your physical form can carry. And allow it to settle and expand as you receive and integrate and feel these vibrations. You may feel the vibration, you may feel tingling, you may feel heat, however you perceive it. It doesn't matter how. Just feel your vibration change by the simple intention to do so. For that is all it takes, dear ones. Intention is creation. When you intend something to happen, when you are doing healing work, whether you are here, connecting in the energies, visualizing, do you doubt that it happens? No, because you feel the vibrational change. Correct? Right? You do feel.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We want you to feel this so that you truly comprehend how powerful you are and how simple it is to change your vibration. Intention. This word is the focus for this night. How do you intend to start your day? Usually, most people, first thing when they wake up, they don't set the intention for what they wish to feel or experience in their day. And we're not saying, I want to have a meeting with this person, or I want to buy this, or something like that. No. Set the vibrational frequency. Set the tone of how you wish to feel for your day by feeling it and intending that you are bathed in it while you are still lying in your bed with your eyes closed. For a few moments, just bathe in it. As you are now, you intended to change your frequency, and almost as though if by magic, you felt it. The same technique, very simple. Use this before you leave your bed. You wake up from your slumber, yet you are not quite ready to crawl out of bed, usually, right? So as you're stretching, maybe rolling your ankles or your wrists and just getting any stiffness out, perhaps, then lie there and set the intention. I'm going to have an amazing, wonderful day filled with blessings and whatever you wish to say, but leave it broad. Do you understand? You want the universe to fill in the surprises that match the frequency you are setting the tone for your day. So if it is excitement, maybe something exciting will happen during your day. And then when it does, acknowledge that you created it by your intention, not knowing exactly what so-called it would be, but you are a vibrational match for whatever you're intending to feel. And we mentioned the feelings, and so many speakers have talked about this in various ways, but not quite so simply to start your day. Because whatever frequency, think of it this way. How many of you, all of you, and so many on your world, at some point in your lives, the alarm went off, beep, 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 whatever, or maybe some obnoxious sound that makes you jump out of bed and slam it on snooze or something, and you get annoyed. It changed you from a peaceful slumber to annoyance. And if you don't change the vibration immediately, you will start focusing on things that annoy you and start thinking thoughts that are putting out vibrational intentions, unconsciously usually, to have unpleasant experiences in your day that match the annoyance and the frustration. It has happened to you all, yes? Yeah, of course. And many of you perhaps have changed the tone of the clock when you want to get up. Or many of you set the intention for your body to wake you up 10 minutes before you really have to crawl out of bed, and it naturally does so. So that you don't have to have that beep, 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 whatever it is. But then again, you begin to awaken from your slumber and come out of the peace maybe 10 or 15 minutes before that potential noise and reminder shocks you. And so you have that amount of time to focus on your intentions. And before that goes off, you just reach over and you turn it off so it does not alert you and change your vibration to something frustrating or annoying. So try this. Because we know those that must wake up early, even this medium, she sets her clock there to go off at a certain time, but her body has been waking her up usually 15 or 20 minutes before it would go off. And so she can lie there and set the intentions for her day and count her blessings and feel gratitude and set the vibrational tone for her day. And we ask you to start doing this. We have mentioned this before, but not quite in this manner. Because as you set the vibrational tone by your intentions for your day, it's like on that radio dial, you're setting it on a channel that you love to feel. And that makes you feel good. And you're sending that vibration out into the universe saying, give me stuff that matches this throughout my day because I can't wait to see what happens. And in that way, you create consciously the experience that unfolds during your days. Because remember, your vibration creates experiences. Let's rephrase that one moment. What you focus on gives you a feeling. And that feeling is transmitted through your body. And you feel it. You smile, you dance, or you frown, or you're annoyed, or whatever it is. It's an emotion. But your emotions and your feelings are tied together. Because the emotion is more mental, but the feeling is physical. So you may think you're feeling or thinking about or emoting a certain, how can we say this? Do you understand the difference between an emotion and a feeling? You feel with your body and you experience emotions more in your mind. It's like a perceived. But the emotions trigger physical reactions or responses depending on the thoughts that are connected to that emotion. So when you are focused on just the feeling and focused on, oh, I'm so grateful for this and this and this in my experience, and I'm thankful for my family, my friends, my pets, my job, my house, my car, whatever it is. You all have things to be grateful for. And as you count your blessings, not just in the morning, remember, before you go to bed as well, because then that brings that vibration of gratitude into your sleep, and you sleep so much better, and you wake up much easier into that frequency. And then this exercise happens much easier. It takes a little practice if you're used to waking up and rushing and being frustrated. So allow yourself to feel at peace and gratitude and appreciation and excitement before you even set your feet on the floor. And then see what presents itself, because by your intention, remember, your intentions create. Those vibrations create experiences that are attracted to you. You don't say, this is what I'm creating. No, but you are creating by your vibration. So if you are walking around primarily feeling good, happy, grateful, you will have all sorts of experiences in your day that give you more things to be appreciative and grateful for. And when that happens, dear ones, remember to acknowledge it. Remember that you created it by the vibrational set point that you have decided by your intention. And when you acknowledge that you created it, you begin to strengthen that creative muscle in awareness. Do you understand what we are saying? Not asleep, yes? Continue to fill yourself with the golden frequency, this wisdom. As we speak, we are working with all of you. There's a team working on all of you here and who are listening. So, just know this. Because some of these concepts, think of it as you are hearing them and you are starting to integrate them while you're in a higher vibrational frequency. And as this medium is now tuning in, she is starting to feel us literally working on her head a little bit. And some of you, if you tune in now, may feel some energy focused on your crown. For these concepts, these frequency teachings, we shall call them, or instruction, yes, we are helping you resonate with the teachings on many levels. You hear them so that you can consciously reflect on them. But what is more important is that you are receiving the frequency behind them, or with which they resonate. And that vibrational frequency is, as you like to call, perhaps a download, but on some levels, sometimes a little bit of rewiring in your neural pathways is done to assist you to integrate these frequencies more easily. And so if you feel us now, as this medium is, she's got a little tingling on the top of her head, like somebody put something sitting on top of it, like a little piece of plastic or something, nothing heavy. But tune in to the top of your head now and see what you feel. Expand your awareness. Do you feel a vibration or a pressure, perhaps? A tingling? This is where the work is integrating on many levels. Even though you are hearing these words through your ears, you're feeling them in the vibration, but you're also integrating them from your higher self levels. So it is, as you like to say, we're hitting you from multiple angles. But that is because you are not one-sided. You are not just a body. You are not just emotions. You are a complex frequency made up of all sorts of other smaller frequencies. And so because you are frequency and energy, the work always happens at a frequency level, but because it helps you to remember examples and visuals to help these concepts to sink in to your subconscious, we speak. Because that is how most of you, through repetition, hearing concepts, doing something over and over again, that is how you learn. That is how you become proficient in something. You've all learned different skills, and you had to practice them. You didn't just think of a piano player. They didn't just start playing Mozart one day. Perhaps the children that are reincarnating of someone like that. But generally, no. They practice and perfect and practice and listen and practice and practice and practice until it becomes innate, a part of their vibration, a part of them. Just as with all of you, you have certain skill sets that you have practiced for many years. And then there are other skills that you are developing and that you are practicing. And perfecting is not the best word for it, but you understand what we were saying, because the connotation of perfecting is as though you ever make it perfect. It is ever, that gives the connotation as though something is not where it should be, as though there's some negative side if it's not perfect in your world, in your language. You are all exactly where you are meant to be along your paths with whatever skills and conscious awareness that you have. It is exactly where you are meant to be. And so it is, perhaps a better word, divinely aligned instead of perfect. Think of it that way. You are all divinely aligned with exactly where you are meant to be, doing whatever it is you are meant to do along your path, because everything evolves and changes, and your free will choices, you make conscious choices to go left instead of right when you thought you were going to go right, perhaps a couple weeks ago or a couple days ago, and then you get to the point where you have to make a decision and you say, nope, I want to go left. So understand, your path is always unfolding in the now. And you are exactly where you are meant to be, even though you are feeling or sensing energies that are aligning with you in your potential future. You're feeling them now, even though you don't have a cognition of what that will present as, how it will manifest or materialize. And that is exactly how everything in your experience up until now has manifested in your life. You didn't know how or what exactly you were creating. You had an idea, you had an intention, you had a vibration. And the universe presents the best match for your vibration. And dear ones, it's usually better than you can ever imagine, because you can't imagine every possibility of how the universe will match your frequency and manifest something that you desire. Right? You understand this. So when you let go of how something will happen, the control, which is fear of, oh, it has to happen this way or that way or by a certain time frame. When you release all of that and just continue to feel your way towards something, focusing just like you start your day every morning by setting that vibration with your intention, everything aligns perfectly for you in ways that you cannot comprehend, orchestrated in ways you cannot comprehend from the higher realms to this denser reality, perfectly aligned for you, each of you. And that's part of the fun of being in these bodies when you are consciously creating. It's a lot more fun to consciously create than to be asleep and to keep unconsciously creating the negative that the majority on your world still does, because they don't know any better. They haven't awakened to their divinity and their power as creators, and they haven't become aware of what they're feeling and how that is connected to what they're experiencing. This medium had an example today in her work and observed and thought about this. Wow, someone literally by their annoyance and frustration let the energy build so much that they nearly blew a hole in their field, causing a migraine. And just before it happened, she did help the person by a simple breathing technique to bring the energies back down to the lower part of her body, because everything was in the top of her head. When you walk around frustrated, annoyed, in chaos, your breathing is shallow. And mind you, what we are saying now, she only thought of this as she was driving home this night, thinking about what she observed. The fight or flight, the adrenals, the cortisol kicked in, all of that removes the oxygen from the brain, puts it in the heart as though you're ready to flee from a tiger or something that's going to kill you. Your organs lose nutrients. The frustration, the fear, the annoyance took all of the energy away from the lower half of the body, put it up by the head, and when it gets to a certain point, it's like popping a hole in the field around your crown, which is a migraine. That's literally the energetic explanation of it. And so, on her drive home, she was thinking about what she observed. And it was interesting because the medium tried to counsel the person to just step away for a while, stop trying to figure things out, walk away for a bit, get some water, stop thinking about something for a while that was upsetting and they couldn't figure it out and what was wrong and drama, fear, frustration, annoyance. And as soon as minutes after she helped her coworker to breathe, to ground, to do her best to help her prevent the migraine before it flew. Within minutes after, the answer was found. And it was something so trivial, so ridiculously simple that it was overlooked in all the drama and frustration. Because, dear ones, what happens when imagine, if a tiger was chasing you, you're running. Your adrenaline's kicking in. Your cortisol is all throughout your body saying, run, save your life. You're not able to do analytical calculations or to think straight. You can't. All you can do is save your life. And so we see so many on your world now in this fight or flight emotion. And it is causing distress in their bodies. It's not something, a new concept for any of you. You've seen it. You've done it. All of you have done it. But it was interesting for her to observe this while sitting there thinking, if she just calms down and walks away for a bit and detaches, it'll present itself so easily that they'll laugh at what was the issue. And sure enough, It became a laughing matter after what was seemed to be a major issue turned out to be a simple typo, basically. Something that was so minor and overlooked and found in an instant. It was so easy. But all the drama for almost 2 hours led to an instant after calming down, breathing, grounding, so that the body calms, the mind clears, and you can focus. Dear ones, that is what we ask you to keep practicing in your days. And observe those around you. The world around you is, as you know, many people are in this fear, frustration, annoyance, vibration, and they are burning themselves out. This is why, one of the reasons we and other groups like you send so much healing to all of humanity, and they receive whatever they are willing, just to offer assistance, for it is always their free will choice to change their vibration or continue to focus on feeling however they are feeling, no matter how unpleasant it is. Those of you listening to this, we ask you to keep your vibration in alignment every time we gather, reminding you to do this as gently as you can, not from, oh, well, I got upset and, oh, I didn't do it. Dear ones, do the best you can, but you are more aware than the average person. You know when you are not feeling in alignment, and you have enough tools, even if it's just smile, laugh, turn on some good music, dance, whatever, play with your pets. Simple things to instantly change your frequency. Don't wallow in it the way the majority of your world is choosing to at this point. Hold your light, because your vibration is assisting the others to notice a difference. When they see, think of each of you. This medium's thinking when she goes into the store without a mask or something like that. And all of you have different experiences. She's holding a vibration. She's smiling. She's calm. She's being her normal, happy-go-lucky self. And that vibration is seen by everyone. Even her presence, even your presence. By sharing your light and your love just by your presence. Being you, showing no fear. Holding your light. Being a torch for higher vibrations. You are being the example, and even if one person shifts their awareness and begins to ask questions they never did before about the world and themselves, and what makes that person so different and so happy when all this craziness might appears to be going on? Why isn't it affecting them? What are they doing differently than I am? How can I change? Even if one person starts to shift and consciously expand in that manner, you have changed the collective vibration. Think about that. Each of you interact with a variety of people. You have no idea how your vibration is affecting them. Just do your best to maintain your light and know that your light is shining brightly, and your love and your compassion for humanity is being felt. We feel it and see it from here in the higher realms, and we assist you along your path because we know what is in your heart and what is in your intentions. at the deepest levels of your soul, to be of service from a space of love and compassion for humanity and for your world. And that is why you are here hearing these words. We thank you for the work you are doing and that you will continue to do, for we know you. We have all been together before. It is no accident you are hearing the various speakers through this medium or potentially other mediums that you are drawn to. The soul family connection of sorts? Yes. We agreed to work together. We agreed to support you as you came into this realm. Remember that you are never alone. No matter how alone you may feel, you are never alone. It is simply an illusion in your mind. Connect from your breath with your intention. Fill yourselves with light, as you always do when we are here. And instantly you remember that you are source. That you have a spiritual support team looking out for you, guiding you, healing you, supporting you. Each of you have your own team. And think of us all as supplements to that. Those of us that are part of this medium's team. We will help all of you in whatever ways we are meant to, not just with the teachings. All right? Good. All I have done as I have been asked. Fill yourselves with golden light once again, dear ones. Breathe it in to the core of your being until you feel the vibration that you are being bathed in now. And from this space, we shall proceed to the healing portion. I have done as I have been asked, dear ones. My blessings to you. Another shall proceed. My blessings to you, dear ones. I have been around, watching all of you, but I have not spoken until now. The medium was, in the very beginning, sensing my presence and curious. For it was a little bit of a surprise, but not really, not totally, as you say, because of the trip that some of you will be taking. I am Bernadette, and I bless you. I am here to bathe you all and assist you all in holding a light of compassion. Each of you, envision yourselves holding a candle in front of you. And I'm coming around and lighting the flame for each of you. See it light up. It is symbolic of your light. This vibrational flame is my gift to you. From compassion, kindness, gentleness, service, and love. As you hold this energetic candle flame, imagine the candle vanishing and the flame sitting there in front of you. Reach out energetically with your hands. Gently hold it. And see yourself or intend to gather it and put your hands over your heart, embedding this frequency in your heart space now. And envision this flame in your heart space, anchoring in these frequencies of compassion, kindness, gentleness, service, and love. Tune into how your heart feels, just as the previous speaker had you feel your frequency change by your setting your intention. Do the same now by intending to tune into your heart space. And envision this flame. It can be any combination of colors, a rainbow. Envision this flame growing and expanding in your heart space, filling your entire body, and then being, expanding, so that your entire being is filled with these light frequencies from this flame. And now feel your body receiving this frequency as it has expanded beyond your heart space. And now that you are embodiments of this flame and these frequencies, we will work with these frequencies for your earth and humanity. Envision yourselves as you have many times, gathered around a circular table. And imagine yourselves holding hands, connecting a chain of energy. Each of you holding this flame of light, so that this ring of fire builds and allow it to fill the circle, so that you have a complete, instead of a table, it is just a complete ring of fire with this compassion, kindness, gentleness, service, and love. And imagine your beautiful earth hovering above, as though picturing her as a globe, perhaps. And as we gently lower her into the center of this flame, allow her to just be bathed all around in this beautiful flame, going throughout your world to all life, allowing every human being, should their free will allow it, ignite this flame within their heart space, even if it's just so minuscule, planting a seed. vibrational seed. If they allow it, it is done. The animals receive what they are willing, and they are much more open. They don't have the blocks that humanity does from the mind. Allow the plants to receive this beautiful light. The water, the land. Everything is bathed in this fire, receiving these frequencies. Continue to flow with them yourselves, dear ones. Expand your flame, expand your vibration, and just hold these light. You are the anchors. You are the pillars of light, assisting in this work. Allow your beautiful Gaia all the way down to her heart space to anchor in these frequencies and receive healing for herself. And then transmit that to all life that she supports. Just hold these frequencies for a few more moments. Feel your expansion as you receive and transmit at the same time. Imagine your families and friends being bathed in this light. They will receive whatever they are willing. You are not forcing anything. It's like giving someone a shower. They can wear a shower cap if they wish to not get their hair wet. They could wear a plastic, as you call it, a rain poncho, and choose not to get wet either. It is their free will choice. We are simply holding and offering these frequencies of light from a space of compassion, kindness, gentleness, service, and love for all. And now, dear ones, envision your beautiful earth, sparkling clean, whatever she received and all upon her. It is done. And now, allow these energies to go out into the universe, across all dimensions of space and time, wherever they are needed. Just allow them to flow through you and let them go. As you anchor yourself back into your physical form, gently, maintaining your vibrational alignment. For you have received and learned much this night. We have worked on your heart and the other speaker. They worked, remember, you may feel something on the top of your head. So your head and your heart spaces may feel differently from the work we did this night. Allow yourselves time to gently integrate the frequencies you have been working with and the frequencies you have received. Take a breath, anchor yourselves back into your bodies. Our blessings to all of you, dear ones. It has been my pleasure assisting you this night. I am Bernadette, and I look forward to connecting with some of you in my home. Blessings, and enjoy the rest of your night. We will speak again soon.